Okay, hey everybody. Today we are going to be making red velvet cake, and I have a very cute little pumpkin cake pan to be making it in. I have my flour, eggs, cocoa powder, vanilla, buttermilk, vegetable oil, sugar, baking soda, baking powder. I've got everything ready. Now, let's just get started. Okay, so the first thing we will be doing is adding the flour. Now, we will need 3 cups of flour, and I've got my cup here, and I will be adding the 3 cups. So you're supposed to make sure it's leveled, I guess, but what's really the fun of that? I mean, yeah, it's more, I guess it's more, what would be the word? More right or something? I don't know, it's more level? Yeah, leveled. It's more level to do that. That looks pretty level. So there's the first one. I don't know if I'm going to speed this up or not. So sorry if I don't. Oops. Because it really depends on how future me feels. Sorry. But, so. Honestly, like, who else is ready for Halloween? Like, love, please, all year round. Okay, that was the second scoop. Cup. There's way more than just 2 scoops. But yeah, honestly, Halloween, pretty slay, pretty slay. I gotta admit, Halloween's definitely in my top couple. I don't know which one is my full favorite for sure. You know, it's just whatever. Okay, now that you got your flour in your bowl, I always just put away whatever I use so I keep the space a little more tidy. Okay, so the next thing you do is put 1 teaspoon of baking soda into here, and honestly that's just very simple for most of the time. Sometimes even I don't. When you're getting low to the box, you know it's about time to get more. Actually, I might have another box. There we go. That looks pretty good. It's not even, there we go. Now we do 2 tablespoons of the cocoa powder, as long as you can open it. You know, honestly, I kind of want to make hot chocolate, but I know my stomach would not agree with that right now. Not that milk. Not right now. 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Done and done. The next thing we have to do is add in a little bit of salt, which I forgot to grab. So, with the trip, which salt? I guess it's the salt because it's the first one I found. Y'all want to say hi to Nixie? Good morning, Nixie. Oh. Okay, now I'm gonna go wash my hands and I will be right back. You just add literally however much salt you want. It says a pinch of salt. There we go. And then, come with me. We are going to grab the whisk. And literally look at her. She's so cute. Like, whoa. Now let me just set you back on my little stand thing. And then we whisk it. So, we whisk it, and then once it's done whisked, we will have to set this bowl aside, and we will actually come down here if I'm coming down here. Mix it down, please. But after this, we will be starting on the wet ingredients. This is just all the dry ingredients. So. Okay, so then the next thing we will be doing is we will be adding 2 cups of sugar and our butter into a second bowl, which I have right here. This will be our main bowl, like in the long run, I guess, so to say. Because everything will just end up in here, pretty much. Not necessarily everything, but like everything as in about pretty much everything that's getting baked. Okay, so I have mixed it all up. Not the best, but it's a work in progress. We still have a lot more stuff to add in, like vegetable oil. You can also use canola oil. Vegetable oil is just what I got. It says 1 cup of it, so just 1 cup. And if you have a puppy, try to keep them away from the area. Come on, Nixie. Nixie, move. No. Nixie, go. Oh. She's trying to join. Okay. And then what you have to do, which I forgot to mention, is you have to separate the yolks and the whites of the eggs. I separated mine. So you should have 4 yolks to place in the bowl. They're a little display. And then we will be doing let me check real quick if it's 1 teaspoon or tablespoon of the apple cider vinegar. You could also use white vinegar. I just have apple cider here, so. Once you get your batter to look to about this, you will then get your red food coloring and add however many drops you really want. I don't know exactly how many to, so we're just gonna do that and I'll see how it goes. I decided it is absolutely necessary to add in more because it's like pink. Like, no, we want this to be red. So I'll it's not gonna hurt you once in a while, right? Totally. Red. It's, I don't even know. It's Dollar Tree brand. Okay. Don't come after me. We're here to have fun. We're literally breezing along like who the heck? Like, we're just here for the road. Honestly. I feel like that's pretty much what everyone is. that's probably what pretty much everyone's doing. It's just, honestly, in this day and age, if you're not... Nixie, no! No, don't do that. I love our puppy, but you gotta watch. I accidentally knocked the cap off. Where did I set the crap? Wait. Did I lose it? Hold up. Did I actually just lose that? No way. Oh, found it. Felt like Dora the Explorer there. Like, girl, it's rapist. It's, what was that, like Fox's name or something? The swiper. Like, you don't see him. You don't see him. He's literally right in front of you. Right in front of you. No, I was a Dora kid growing up. Literally, I love Dora. Ooh. Mostly Dora and SpongeBob. They hit hard. I love them. It's not getting really dark. I will be back with the pan when that's ready. Okay, so actually I realized I need to turn on the oven. So, and I was trying to turn on the oven. It was unplugged. We have to turn it on to 350. I felt a little bit, you know, I was like, oh, great. I didn't realize it was unplugged, but oh well. I feel like it probably happened when I accidentally, ooh, I should probably get my other pan off here. Don't want no, uh-oh. But, like I was saying, but, also, I just found that pause button. I got this at Ross for $6. $6. Like, that's crazy, isn't it? Yes, I did forget to peel off the sticker until we're at this moment. It's okay. It's okay. I'll get it off. But we gotta spray this and put some of the batter in. So I'll be back now. I'm gonna use this spoon to scoop it out and into the pan because, yeah. It's a shaped pan and I don't really want to overfill it. I have a tendency of doing that. Oh my goodness. Me making gobs. I tried to make mini gobs and they turned out like the size of like mini cakes. Oops. We're just breezing along here. It's just, you know, just survive. You know, we live and we learn. You know. I do also want to do a pumpkin spice cake before fall is over. Probably should have done that one first, come to think of it, because Halloween is in like 2 days. Oh well. I can make one this weekend. Two days of going back and forth 3 hours, almost 3 full hours one way to the same doctor. I don't like it, but at least we're trying to figure out what's going on. Funny thing is, I'm not gonna be able to probably eat this because it's not actually funny, because right now my stomach has my son's been like, you know what, we hate you all the time. I'm just like, oh, that's great. But anyways, we just try to get that about as even as possible. Put another little scoop in the stem area. And we got, look at her, she's so slick. Okay, so we have about 6 minutes, not minutes, seconds left. I have my pan over there, and here we go. Now it's time to pull it out and see if it is done or not. I am going to set it. You can stay right there for a sec. It might help if you have 2 hand thingies. And I'm gonna go take it with you. And I am going to quickly it comes out clean. So now we know it's good, and I am going to repeat that process once again. And it is the next day. We have everything. So we are going to get started on the frosting. So you will need all of your cream cheese into your bowl and your butter. So it should be roughly 16 ounces of cream cheese, and I don't remember how much butter, but I will say how much when I get it out. I did decide I am going to be halving the frosting recipe, and if I need more, then I will make more. But other than that, I'm halving it. So actually you only need 8 ounces of cream cheese if you're doing it like how I'm doing it right now. Okay, so you then, after you get your cream cheese and your butter, and you mix it up, like whip it, and then you have to add like the powdered sugar and vanilla, and you salt it. Okay, now that we have our frosting done, we will be frosting our cake. My one did fall apart a little bit, but that's okay. We can always make do. We are just going to spread a layer on the whatever cake you're gonna have your bottom layer to be. I'm just using the one that was on the bottom from last night. I had to wait for the cream cheese. I didn't have any. Okay. Trying to figure out where each of the pieces goes, slightly humbling. I will say that. Whatever. But you will then be getting a heaping layer and start spreading it all over the top. You want it to be thick, but not too thick. I think I might have overbaked mine a little bit because she seems a little dry. Oops. She does not have to look pretty to get the job done. I will be back when I finish getting all the icing on. The last thing I wanted to do was add some sprinkles. So here she is now. She doesn't look the prettiest, but it's okay. It's okay. We don't judge. Okay. Oh, she might not be having the best day. Okay, and that's perfectly fine because, you know, nobody's day is perfect. So nobody's perfect. So I thought they had a little pole thingy. Oh, there we go. They're little Halloween ones. And she is done. She may not be the prettiest, but